Hello everybody! Welcome back to Dink Smallwood. We are pretty much at the end of what needs to be done here in the city of Terris. We are just going to go back to the back of Goodhart Castle to that magically sealed off entrance to the forest. I believe that's where we were the last time that I played. So we just need to whip out the scroll here, cast our little spell, and that will dispel the magic barrier. And we can now put this scroll away for the remainder of the game and never use it again. Just like with our pig feed, it is going to remain in our inventory now, and we can never get rid of it. So in this area, there is really nothing to do except for to do some additional fighting, if you'd like to. But I don't really see the need at the moment, so we're going to head northeast. And there is only one way to go. It's a linear path, so you don't have to worry about getting lost. Very small area. There are no treasures and no trees to burn, or really much of anything, so I may recommend you to make a quick save here if you don't feel like going back to where your previous save was. This is going to be a boss fight coming up. And as you can see here, we have 4 maidens in the forest, and they're worshipping a dead dragon carcass. Which, you know, is odd, but I guess cults are odd. I don't think there's such thing as a normal cult, to be fair. And you can see that the cult here is headed up by Bishop Nelson. And that's the man that the prisoner in the dungeon told us about. So fortunately, we've been able to track him down. And he is also the one who has kidnapped Mary. That's the young girl missing from Terris, who we've been trying to find for quite some time now. I think the carcass would appreciate another sacrifice, Bishop Nelson. Excellent point, Jennifer. A girl is about to die in a cult ritual. What do? The correct answer is to try and be heroic and say that we are going to save her. Excuse me. There is a man hiding in the bushes. Get your hands off her, Nelson. She's coming with me. I don't think so, Smallwood. Girls, this man is a lunatic. Turn on him and destroy him. The dead dragon carcass is calling for a sacrifice. Him. Girls, transform! And you can see now that they have all turned into bonkas. Obviously nothing that we haven't fought before. They don't really pose much of a threat. I also love when this music kicks in. I just laugh every time because something about it is just perfect. So I have my fireballs equipped for long range, obviously. Just want to keep our distance from as much as possible. We have healing items if we need them in our inventory. Let's pick up all our gold here. It is a little bit of a small arena. You do have to work around all of the posts, and if a fireball hits the dragon carcass, sometimes that will stop it as well. So we can take them down pretty easily. But unfortunately, Bishop Nelson is not going to just come with us. And we will find out that he too can transform. He is a shapeshifter. Now, this creature here is incredibly slow, but he hits incredibly hard. I really don't recommend getting close at all. It is a little bit slow and tedious to continuously pelt him with fireballs. I know it doesn't do much damage, but I do think it is your best bet. Even with healing items, I wouldn't risk getting too close to this guy. And the higher your magic level is, of course, the higher a chance of your spells recharging very quickly. So fortunately, yes, this is time consuming, but it's not like the spells are taking a super long time to charge. So excellent, we got ourselves a good chunk of experience for defeating him, got ourselves some money, and Mary is also safe. I should note also that it is possible for Mary to die if she gets in the way, and I have had that happen before, which is why I recommended making a save. If she walks in the arena too much and she gets hit, she actually can be killed, but she did a good job. You did a good job of staying out of the way, Mary. That must have been scary for you. And you can give Mary any response here that you'd like. Her answer is always the same, even if you tell her that you're the leader of a more sadistic cult. So we're gonna say that we're a friend. You will always be a hero to me. Time to go home. Follow me. Dink, what are you doing here? I brought someone with me. Mother! Oh, Mary, you're home. This man saved me from some naughty people. Dink, thank you. If you ever need anything, just ask. I was just doing my job, ma'am. And yeah, that's it. We're pretty much free to move on from Terris. We've done everything that we needed to do in this town, and they no longer have to worry about the cult and young girls going missing from their village. So unfortunately, we are going to have to leave our aunt with her abusive husband for now. We are still not at a strong enough level to do something about this bastard, but we'll be back. He'll get his just desserts. Just hang in there, Auntie. I wouldn't be much of a hero if I didn't try and save her from him, would I? There is an update on the bulletin board if we do want to read this. It usually always talks about your rival first. Unfortunately, but now that we have found Mary, it gets mentioned in the bulletin, which is nice. Pig farmer, what a crock. At least I'm on there, though. The town of Kernsin is having a festival, all invited. And that is our next destination. So there's not really much else to do here. There is a little bit of flavor text if you want to go into the bar and try to brag to these people over here in the bar about all the things that you've done. So you've done your first real heroic deed, and now you consider yourself a warrior, and he's trying to kind of brag a little bit. Defeating the Bonka, rescuing Mary, etc., etc. Then our rival comes in. What nonsense is this pig farmer filling your heads with? He's a pig farmer? Damn you, what are you doing here? Just passing through. What are you doing away from the farm? Farm? What a loser! I don't tend pigs anymore. I'm a mighty warrior. Oh, hogwash. Ahaha, good one. That is not funny. I'm sorry, Dink. I'll make it up to you by buying you a drink. Great. What kind? Is a bottle of swine okay? Ha 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 ha. You stupid rubes, I hate you both. This has been fun, pig boy, but I have real adventuring to do. See ya. He said pig boy. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, Dink can never catch a break. It's kind of a theme in this game. He's the butt of many a joke. And from this point, we can move on. So, if we recall, I believe I pointed it out, but to the west of Terris, if you keep following the path, there used to be this road here that was blocked by gigantic boulders. And the boulders are now lifted, so this is where we need to go next. I hear someone coming. Hey, those are some of those damn cast knights. What the hell are they doing here? Area looks clear. I'm ready to head back. I think we'll be able to raid the town during the festival. Good. Right on schedule. Only we won't be blamed. Right. Have you contacted Mog? Yes, we sent June the bowman. He speaks their language well. Man, raiding a town? A group of those guys would slaughter it. They mentioned a festival. Wonder if it's around here. Yes it is. One screen over yonder, in fact. So here's the city of Kernsin. Not really a whole lot to do here right now. We are required to buy a bow and arrow. So this is the bow store. And we're gonna have to lay down some fat cash, $1,000 in fact, which I know seems like an incredibly daunting amount. And it is. We're definitely gonna have to do a little bit of grinding in order to get that. But there are going to be some drops in the area with a bit of gold, which will help us a little bit. So I'll come back and explore the town a little bit later because I'd like to go into the surrounding area and grab some goodies. Doesn't really matter which way I go. I think what I'll do is I will head clockwise, I suppose. We'll go south and then we will head west and then around the east. So if you kind of hug the wall here, you will find a chest with a golden heart to increase our overall life. And then keep going, keep hugging the wall right until you hit the water. And then we can actually walk in between these two strips of land. And we can grab this potion that we saw on the other side. And that is a mega potion, so all of our stats get increased by 1, which is fantastic. We can go around burning a couple of trees here and there. There will be some trees to burn to get ourselves some treasure. And you can see that there is a friendly goblin that lives here on the beach. He won't hurt you, don't worry. There's a chest for 200 gold. That helps our savings account a little bit. And then we also have a huge monster encounter here, which I definitely recommend taking part in order to get yourself some experience and some money. But I'm probably going to do the grinding off screen because I'm going to have to do quite a bit of it in order to get the amount of money that's needed. And then if you keep following the path, you'll come to this gated complex here. This is kind of like, I guess you would call it, yeah, a goblin sanctuary. That's a good name for it. And they don't let humans in. We will be able to find a way around that, however. So that is something that we will come back to. So now we're going to head all the way to the other side, and we're going to hit the western wall with the water. And then just kind of make our way around the outside again. We can burn down this very, very suspicious looking tree, and this guy here will teach you to be better with a bow for 1,500 gold. I can't even think about getting 1,000 gold together, never mind another, 1,500 after that. So we're not going to worry about him. I actually don't usually bother buying what he has, but that's completely up to you. But just something to keep note of for later. There's not really a lot on this side of the map here, so we're just kind of continuing to follow along the edge and then make our way back around in our little loop here. You can see this is a dead end. There is one more treasure chest to look for. It should be around here. It's behind this tree. And again, we have another heart that will extend our life. And then we pretty much have found ourselves back at the beginning. There's another chest here that is tucked behind this tree with another 200 gold in it. And then from here you can see this is the road, and this is kind of where we started. So that is a full, complete loop around the city. I still only have just over 500 coins. So I am going to take the time, obviously, to kill some monsters, get myself some gold, and if there happens to be anything that I've missed that I'm not thinking of, then obviously I will find it on my travels, and I will return here hopefully a little bit stronger and a little bit richer. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time.